Taking a full look at weather now, Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca, who's tracking the rain coming our way. It's much needed, but I'm sure we have to prepare for what we're getting here with these rain bands.
Yeah, I think while most of this heavier rain is going to come overnight, some things you need to be aware of is that during that morning commute tomorrow, it's going to be wet and you'll probably be dealing with rain as well. And if you live near a burn scar, you should always be ready. We have the potential for some brief heavy rain with the system coming through overnight, so that could cause some mud flow issues, especially along the river fire burn scar along River Road there in Monterey County. It seems like even with some storms that weren't all that potent last year, we ended up with some debris flows. So you just got to be ready for it. And we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the other areas that have been highlighted for that. Now, a live look from Domenico's tonight showing pretty calm conditions. We've seen some on and off showers out there today, and even some blue sky for a good portion of the early part of the day. But tomorrow's going to be a bit of a different story with the weather beginning to move in tonight. The bigger picture will show an area, an upper low up to our north right now, a big trough of low pressure, and you might be able to detect a subtle counterclockwise swirl here. This is the developing new center of low pressure, which is going to decide to make its own cold front, and that is going to be coming through our area overnight tonight. So it hasn't even developed yet, but all the models on board with a new area of low pressure developing here. We call this cyclogenesis. It's the genesis of a cyclone. There you go. That's how it works out. But either way, that's going to have some very cold air aloft packed with it. We can already see that right here by looking at the satellite picture. When you see the speckled clouds out here over the ocean, typically that means we've got cold air over the relatively warmer waters of the ocean. Now, I know every time you dip your toe in this ocean, you're like, that is not warm. But the air is even colder. So the energy, that heat energy from the relatively warm ocean, is causing the air to rise. And as it rises, it cools, and as it cools, it can't hold as much moisture, and then we get rain. So we're seeing those pockets of rain. And actually, it's quite cold aloft, so those updrafts, that rising air actually goes pretty fast, and as it does so, you get a lot of energy building up in the atmosphere. So we've seen some showers, some thunderstorms out here as well, and that means we actually have some thunderstorm potential late tonight into tomorrow as well, as the cold core of this system moves over our region. So let's talk about some of the alerts. I'm going to start with a statewide issue here, and that is winter weather. If you are planning on traveling tonight, tomorrow, and maybe even into Wednesday morning, expect snow. I-5 if you're heading north to Oregon, I-80 if you're heading over to Tahoe or to Reno, US 50 heading to Carson City. I think it's 146 maybe to Tehachapi, that highway from Bakersfield over to the Mojave Desert. Also I-5 south over the Grapevine, snow. Treacherous conditions. Keep that in mind for your travel plans. You may want to wait. Rain, also a big issue with this. The National Weather Service has issued a flash flood watch specifically for the river fire burn scar, which I've roughly drawn in here. Don't quote me on the exact dimensions here. And also the Colorado fire burn scar. These areas have the enhanced risk of debris flows with the potential for some heavy rain overnight. Now, a couple other alerts in place. Wind advisory, which means the gusty winds could cause some damage. Coastal Monterey County and all of Santa Cruz County and the Santa Cruz Mountains under that wind advisory. That is from 7 p.m. tonight until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm not expecting widespread wind damage, but southerly winds may cause some minor damage to trees, which are drought stressed right now. So we could see trees down in some instances, tree branches anyway, and that could lead to power outages, road closures, and hopefully more isolated, but just power or some property damage will be potentially possible there as well. Gale watch also for the coastal waters, but at the moment winds are fairly light. They're going to pick up tonight as this weather system begins to move its way in. So here's what it looks like on Futurecast. Still a few light isolated showers out there for the next couple of hours. You might get a brief shower. The heavier rain will be here overnight. And really, it's going to take a little while. I think by about 10 o'clock, we'll start to see those southerly winds begin to pick up. This is 11 p.m. We'll start to see 10, 20, 30 miles per hour on the exposed coast. We probably won't notice it elsewhere, but the wind's getting stronger along and ahead of this cold front, which develops and then starts to work its way in. So this is 1 a.m. We see the heavier bands of rain along the front working its way through the Monterey Bay area. Santa Cruz, so we head into 2, 3 a.m., Watsonville, Salinas, the Monterey Peninsula, Gilroy. We head into 4, 5 a.m. Hollister, Soledad, Greenfield, King City, that heavier line of precipitation. Some of our burn scars as well, 3 to 5 a.m., some of the heaviest rain over your area. And then that first cold front with the gustiest winds begins to move out, but behind it we'll continue to see showers and maybe even thunderstorms on and off throughout the day tomorrow. Doesn't mean you won't see a little sunshine tomorrow, but it's going to be cool, mostly cloudy, breezy, not necessarily windy. The wind's overnight tonight, and then the showers keep going really all the way through the day tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. And each one of these may have a brief downpour. Each one of these may have some small hail and gusty winds. And look at this, even all the way into Wednesday morning, we still have some showers working their way through the area. The other thing to know with this is we could get some decent rainfall with it, probably up to, I think most cities around the bay are going to get an inch of rain, maybe more. Perhaps on the north side of the bay, we could get up to around 2 inches in Santa Cruz. The coastal mountains, 3 to 5 inches is a pretty easy bet. I think we are not seeing as much rain shadowing as we will in the valleys. So the Salinas Valley, probably a little bit less than an inch. And same thing maybe in places like Hollister, you get a little rain shadowing. But this is going to be a decent system for us. And it's cold enough to loft. We're probably going to get some snow on the tops of our peaks. But luckily not in any of the lower areas where most people live and drive. I'm going to quickly go through your temperature forecast for tomorrow. So find your location on the map. We're going to be in the 50s really across the board outside of some higher elevation spots that stay in the 40s tomorrow. So high temperatures about 10, maybe 15 degrees below normal for this time of year. It's going to be a chilly, breezy day out there. Places like Monterey only 56. You should be in the mid 60s this time of year. And then down south, no spots even in the 60s tomorrow. So a chilly day, windy, rainy. Yeah. And how about how long it's going to last? Well, Wednesday morning, I think the showers will finally come to an end there. And then we're dry Thursday and Friday. Veterans Day looking pretty nice. Watching a system this weekend, models are trending a little drier with it. So I've got rain chances Saturday and Sunday, and then maybe even into Monday. But right now we're seeing a drying trend in that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have to take that off the map altogether. But right now, still preparing for it. Inland area, same story. Some chilly days ahead, but dry conditions Thursday and Friday. The weekend, we're watching for rain chances. I should mention also the Veterans Day Parade in Salinas on Friday. Looking good. Just a little on the cool side, but it will be dry. Veronica.